Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you guys today? I hope everybody is having a fantastic day, or should I say evening, as the sun starts setting over there on the horizon. I have a few special plans for today, but first I wanted to point out that I have not been sitting idle since the last time you saw me. You may have noticed I've got some dogs now. I started off with just 2 dogs, and then I decided to go ahead and start breeding them up. I also have a cat. And I almost managed to get me a zombie villager to cure. I was going to do that on screen, but as you can see over there where the stone is kind of filling in the ground there, a creeper had different ideas. The reason that we're hanging out here at nighttime and not going to bed like usual is because we are trying to get ourselves some phantom membrane, and you can only get phantom spawning at nighttime if you stay awake for, I think it's 3 nights, it might be 4 nights. Either way, I've already managed to get a couple, but I'm on the hunt for more because we have been doing some potion brewing. You'll also notice that in my inventory here, or in my hotbar here, I have an ender chest. I have been at work hard, folks. I have been working hard. I've been trying to get ready because in this episode and in the next episode, we are going to be searching out and taking on the End and the Ender Dragon. Oh, in my inventory here, I have about 21 Eyes of Ender, and that's going to help me find a stronghold, which I can find an end portal if you didn't already know that. Let's just hang out here and see if we can get ourselves some more phantom spawning, because we are in the process of brewing up a bunch of potions. And we need more phantoms to spawn so we can get some more potions of slow falling here. If I could learn to talk. If we even get any to spawn. If we don't get any to spawn, that's okay, because we do have 3 potions of slow falling. That should be enough, but I always say that if you want to take on the Ender Dragon, you should definitely overcompensate and over-prepare, because you never know what's going to happen. The Ender Dragon is a pretty tough fight that is meant to be the final boss of the game. Looks like I'm gonna have a attack from a zombie horde here. Okay, maybe not a horde, but a nice little handful of zombie. I hear more. Where is he coming from? There he is. Oh, come on now. We had some phantoms in the previous night, in-game night, obviously. Excuse me. I wonder where they are now. I wonder if it's got something to do with the moon cycle. That is a new moon there. I would think that it doesn't, but you never know. You never know. I am not a Minecraft expert. If you want to know more about things like that, I recommend the guy that kind of taught me everything that I do know about Minecraft. He has a YouTube channel called Pixel Riffs, and on that channel he has what he calls the Minecraft Survival Guide. I recommend, if you haven't already, please go check it out. There is a lot to be learned from his channel. Very educational and entertaining, all in the same process. I'll put a link in the description to his channel. We may not get any phantoms tonight, folks. May not. I think it does have something to do with the moon cycle. That's alright, that's alright. Like I said, we have 3 potions, and we have at least 1 more membrane to brew another potion if we need to. That'll give us 6 in total. So let's go ahead and sleep the night away, and we will start our hunt for a stronghold. So we're going to rearrange our inventory a little bit here. I am going to take down my coordinates real quick, because last time I left home without taking down my coordinates, it took me forever to figure out my way back home. So we're going to go ahead and hit F2 here to screenshot that so we can come back and find it, and a creeper just blew up next to me. Alright, now back to our original task. So let's go ahead and throw this up in the air. Looks like it's going to go a little bit to the northwest direction. And they have a 1 in 5 chance of breaking, and apparently that one broke on the first try. That's why we have so many. So we're going to go ahead and head in the northwest direction here and see what we get. Let's go ahead and dispatch this zombie. Be gone with you. You don't need to be here. Anyhow, let's go ahead and head on in this direction, and when we get to the other side of the Stark Forest, we'll go ahead and toss another pearl and see what happens. Pearl. I meant to say eye. We'll toss another eye and see what happens. Oh, looks like I ran into a pillager scouting party here. Let's see if we can get away from these guys. We don't want to deal with them right now. We can deal with them at a later time. Must mean that there's a village somewhere nearby. Don't really see one. I might have passed it back there and not noted it. Ooh, I do see a village over here, so let's go ahead and go check this village out and see what we got, because I still haven't found a librarian to trade me a mending enchantment, and that's one of the enchantments that you cannot get at an enchant table. And although it's not 100% necessary to take on the Ender Dragon, it would be a nice enchantment to have. Let's go ahead and turn this lava into obsidian before it burns down this village here. That would be bad. Oh, it looks like we have an armorer here. And you have very bad luck with the placement of that. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff up here. It doesn't hurt to have more. This don't look like a very big village. I mean, it's big enough to have spawned a iron golem there, but it looks like 4 houses so far. I see 2 pieces of farmland there. Maybe there's some houses hidden behind the hills that I just am not seeing yet. Now what I'm going to do before I move on too far is I'm going to go farm up some of that obsidian, and then I think I think I'm going to have a hard time getting up to this one. But no, then I think all I got to do is go down into a cave and find myself some iron and some flint, and I can make myself a flint and steel. That way when we do find our stronghold, we can go ahead and link it up by way of the nether. There we go, now we can move on. And you know what, let's go ahead and go this way. Oh, no, looks like maybe we can get through. Looks like there might be a valley right there. Let's get up here top of this hill here and, well, first let's kind of take a look at this here and just kind of soak in the scenery. Oh, looks like we got to change direction a little bit. I think that one broke, so now we're down to 19. So let's get around these trees here and give this another toss and see what happens. Oh, I hope it's not somewhere out in the ocean. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can get on top of a tree over here and give it another toss and see what happens again. We might actually be above it. Okay, let's try going over here and come up here maybe. Now let's give it a toss. Where did it go? I did not see where that went. Did it go back over here? Did it go this way? Oh, that one broke. But they seem to be leading me about here, so... Oh, there's... Let's see what we can do to get down there. I'm thinking maybe we can do a little bit of digging here. And we're going to dig in a 4x4 formation. And we're going to stand in the center. That way we can see and always know when we're going to fall and know that we're not going to fall into any lava. And we're going to keep digging until we find natural stone brick. Which it looks like we have found. And you can see we've got our next advancement. That's what we're looking for right there. I'm going to go ahead and destroy this spawner here because it does not do me any good to try to keep that. And I'm glad we have a bunch of these Eyes of Ender, because there's only one Eye of Ender in here, and each one needs to be filled up to activate the portal. First, I think I'm gonna dispatch of all this lava here so we don't fall in. And we're gonna light this up plenty good enough. Now let's go ahead and activate the portal. We're not going to go in just yet, but we're going to activate it. Oh, isn't that a beautiful sight? That is a beautiful sight. So let's go ahead and find ourselves a good place to set up another portal, which I'm thinking is actually going to be right here. Let's dispatch of this fella real quick. Be gone with you. We don't need you. We don't want you. Yeah, I'm thinking right here's a good spot. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, that'll work just fine. 1, 2, 3. So let's go ahead and put that there. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Now we need to come back over here, and we're going to set up a little bit of a staging point here. So, well, let's go ahead and finish putting this down. Now, over here, let's go ahead and put down that. Let's put down that. And let's put down that. We're going to go ahead and sleep here so we have a new spawn point. I'm going to go ahead and smelt up this piece of iron here. And while that's smelting, we're just going to enjoy this. Isn't that just beautiful? Now we'll take and we'll set down our crafting table there, and we will make ourselves a flint and steel. Let's come over here and light this bad boy up. And I think that's where we're going to call this episode here. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like rating. If you want to see more and haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell if you want to get notified when I post more videos. My name has been Joe. This has been another episode of Minecraft, and I will see all of you in the next one. Bye-bye.